Hi everybody and welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome back. I am Daniel from Hiiieeee Books. I'm going to be doing the anti-hype tag created by Pablo Suarez. I was tagged by Pablo. Thank you very much. And so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, question 1. A book your friends or subs have not heard of, and I kind of guarantee no one's heard of it, but I probably remind you about it, and that is The Fallen. This is a bind-up of 2 books called The Fallen and Leviathan. This is a bind-up. I've actually only read book 1, so like half of it, by Thomas E. Synagoski. I'm sorry I mispronounced that name. But this is basically about fallen angels, children, if I remember right. Yeah, he is going to be an angel at the age of 18 because his parents are half, I believe. It's been a long time. This is before I even read the Hush Hush Saga, which is like one of my favorite book series ever. But this was before I read Hush Hush, and I really enjoyed it. This was fun to read. Like it was it was like those addicting young adult books, or any addicting type of book you can think of. And yeah, I've only read book 1. I know there is a movie with the actor that plays Stefan, but I do have the rest of the series. The first 3 books that look like this are bind-ups and the rest are singles. I have no idea. But yeah, question 2. A book you're obsessed with that no one knows about. And I'm gonna say Vampire Kisses by Alan Schreiber. I'm sorry, I'm horrible I'm pronouncing names. But yeah, this is also a bind-up of books, of 3 books, and it's it's Vampire Kisses, Kissing Coffins, and Vampireville. And this is a young adult vampire book. It is very gothic, not in like Frankenstein gothic writing, but like she is goth, you kind of get reminded that she's a goth. Okay, I found this book at Goodwill out of nowhere. I literally was like, okay, it says vampires in the title, I have to get it, and that's it. And I started reading it and I couldn't put it down. Although it's cheesy, a bit repetitive for books, the endings of book 2 and 3. But it was fun. It's such a fun, light-hearted read that I just had a lot of fun reading it. I do have books 4, 5, and 6, but I haven't read it yet. But yeah, it's basically about this girl named Raven who lives in a town called Dullsville, basically how it sounds. And she's infatuated with vampires and anything goth. And a new family moves into like this creepy mansion, if I remember this right. And literally that's basically the premise of the first book. Spoiler, it's not confirmed they're vampires in the first book until like the last page of the first book, so it's kind of funny. But I had a lot of fun. It's really fast, easy read. I will read the rest. Is it great? No, but I think it's one of those books just breeze by, and it's so good. It's fun. Question 3. A book outside your genre that you hold in the same regard as your favorite genre book. I usually don't read crime novels, mysteries, thrillers, but I have read the first book of the Hardy Boys series, and it's the mystery series. Yeah, it's funny because I don't really read this stuff, like mystery stuff, but I will watch it. I don't know, I'm weird. But this is the first book in the Hardy Boys series, the original series, I believe. I don't know if it came out in the 50s or what. This is like a very old edition. I actually have books 1 through whichever since I was a kid, and I told myself, oh, read them, and I never did. I have read this one a couple years ago, I believe, and I really did enjoy it. It's a very cozy winter reads. Like, it's just a nice mystery. And really short. They're really short. My other editions actually don't look like this. But yeah, I really like this, and since I don't read mystery, this would count. Question 4. Non-popular book series you recommended a friend and that ended up loving. Well, it's not really unpopular, but it doesn't get talked about much as you get older, because I do realize a lot of people read the series when they were younger, and that is the Cirque du Freak Saga by Darren Chan. I recommended this to one of my friends in high school. We were freshmen in high school, and she literally binged this whole series in a week, and she loved it. She absolutely loved it. And I'm so happy. I think I actually had 2 friends that read this series. Yeah, and they just loved it. This is a vampire series. Fun fact, this is the vampire series that got me into vampires. I first read this in 5th grade, and I was like, oh my god. I have never really read any vampire novels before that, but I actually didn't start reading this original novelization. I actually read the manga, which is in my room. Those are hard to find, but yeah, they absolutely love this, and I'm glad too, because it is an amazing series. It's a long series, and it turns out it was supposed to be longer, but the author decided not to. Yeah, I love it. And plus, I love these covers. It's funny because these are considered middle grade books, but they have a lot of graphic violence, so beware of that. But yeah. Alrighty, last question. The most obscure fantasy book you can think of. So I did take a while for this, but I'm actually going to talk about a manga, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of people knows about it because I feel like I still never seen it around. And I found this manga when I was way younger, like I was young, and that is the Beat the Vandalbuster mangas. I've only have the first 2 volumes. As you can tell, I read this so many times as a kid. I had so much fun reading this. I'll show you a couple pages. It's just, man, it reminds me like old mangas, but this came out in like what, 2004. I still want to read the rest of the series. It's hard to find. I think the only place I can really go for is eBay, which I will, but it's a very weird fantasy manga and underhyped, so. But yeah, but the first book there's actually some sad parts in it, so yeah, there's that. That's the video for today. So yeah, I hope you found some underhyped books that may sound interesting, that may make you want to read. Thank you again, Pablo, it's time to tag other booktubers. So here we go. So I'm gonna tag Curly Top Reads, Jeremy Fee, I Read Today, Dark Between Pages, and you, the audience, the viewer. You have been tagged, meaning if I haven't said your name, you're tagged. But yeah, so I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, peace.